Greetings, YouTube. I thought I had a video ready to record that involved the early access bundles because it is the first Tuesday of the full week of January 2020. But then I saw a banner in front of me and I thought, guess I'm wrong. Guess I'm taking the L today because it looks like back in the contest is the Supreme Ascendant bundle, which I actually bought a ton of these. In fact, the max amount that you could buy when they came out following Christmas, because I had a ton of units from the Christmas Day offers that I took advantage of and did not spend them on greater gifting crystals. And I like these. I don't love these, but I do like these. So, for a limited time, those who are uncollected and above or higher will be able to purchase the Supreme Ascendant bundle, limit 3 per summoner, 1 Supreme Ascendant crystal, 5 Epic Ascendant crystals, 9,000 Tier 5 basic Catalyst fragments, 3 Tier 1 alphas, and 50,000 gold. The Supreme Ascendant crystal has a chance of awarding Tier 5 class Catalyst fragments, 2,250 fragments of a specific class minimum, and of course that's what the whales are all about. And then the Tier 5 Basics, 9,000 fragments minimum, or Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst, 36,000 fragments minimum, which is what I opened 5 out of 5 times somehow. So, $50. Now, that used to be the standard price for 4,500 and 9,000 Tier 5 Basics, so they've kept that. Really, if you get what I got last time, which was a 100% chance for a Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst fragment or a Tier 2 Alpha. And I got to admit, it was pretty cool to see 36,000 Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst fragments popping out at one time. I did not really ever see that when I used to do Alliance War crystals. I mean, basically, it's a gamble that whales are going to go for the Tier 5 class Catalyst opportunity, even though I remind you that 4.5% drop rate means you're not going to get this. In one crystal, I didn't get 1 in 5. Now, of course, there are people who prove me wrong who hit me up on the line app and are like, Prof, you said I wouldn't get this, and I did, so suck on that. And I'll be like, good for you, man. I was wrong. But for now, most people are going to spend $50 and they're just going to get, a Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst or a small amount of Tier 5 Basic. I mean, not small in terms of, could be worse. You probably will double the 9,000 Tier 5 and get, 18,000. But that is not the best ratio of Tier 5 Basic that we've seen. In fact, we've seen close to 22,000 for an Odin in a couple of special deals. The Epic Ascendant Crystals are kind of what you get for free in addition to this. And if you avoid the Tier 4 Basic and the Tier 4 Class Catalyst and you get the Tier 2 Alpha, that'd be great. But a lot of you are just going to get the Tier 4 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystals, which I think there are 50 of per pop. And those things are really lame when you consider that you don't go for this price tag for this. This is mostly a gamble. What I wish they would do to make this better in 2020 is to just include automatically a Tier 2 Alpha with this. Because that would mean if you got a second Tier 2 Alpha, the $25 a pop, hey, that's a good deal for Tier 5 Basic. For Tier 2 Alpha. And then for Tier 5 Basic, obviously, you're going to hope that you're going to land a Tier 5 Basic on that. But really just including a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha would make this a way better grade before you had to do any gambling. But unfortunately, that is not what we have here. So that leads me to grade this lower than I would like, though not a failing grade, especially compared to the ugliness that was the worst 5-star shard deal we have seen in years yesterday, which will go into my deals of shame folder that I'll recap at the end of the month. And so, yeah, here's the deal, YouTube. I'm going to give this a C-. I think it's pretty dang average and would have at least another grade higher, at least a B- to B, if it gave you a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha with it. But there's too much RNG involved in these crystals to give it a safe grade, because it's just going to lead most likely to an overpaying or an average paying of Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst fragments. I remind those of you who are cavalier that if you really need Tier 2 Alpha and you're patient, we have seen now, and I guess we'll see every month, and that's one of the best things Kabam has done for Cavalier people, and I love it, this free Tier 2 Alpha on day 28. And that, of course, according to today's deal, is a $50 value each month for free. So, what do you think of this deal? Are you going to go for it and whale out? Those of you who are hoping to strike it rich on Tier 5 Class Catalyst fragments, good luck with that. I think most people will never see those. I certainly didn't, but I'm sure a few will. Have a great Tuesday, YouTube. I guess maybe Thursday or maybe next Tuesday will be the early access bundles with the new champion and the chance to get the sub-featured champion, which I believe will be the overhyped bag of trash known as Silver Surfer.